With Nelly Korda, the world's #1 player in women's golf. You have a big smile on your face. You love coming here. We've chatted every single year you've done it. What is it like playing with your father?
It's fun. I mean, and it's a great event, end the year on, too. And seeing how much fun he has and the smile on his face after the week is so much fun. And at the end of the day, we're just creating lifelong memories, and I'm so grateful that we can get to do that this year.
We're talking about the 1998 Australian Open champion. He's a Grand Slam champion in tennis, so we know how competitive he can be. At what point over the weekend will he go from having fun with his daughter to saying, okay, let's kick it into gear and try to win this thing?
On hole number one. Sometimes I have to remind him, like, okay, we're also having fun here. So it's nice to it's nice to see how much he gets into it, and it's also funny too to see how nervous he gets, the different perspective change on what he feels versus what we feel on the first tee. So he has a blast this week. I have a blast with him, and as I said, we get to create lifelong memories, and that's what matters most.
We ask the parents all the time here at the PNC Championship, what's it like watching your son or daughter or whoever you're playing with? How about from the reverse side? For you, having to see your father struggle through the sport that you have excelled in, what's it like for you to experience that he has to go through what the kids are usually going through this week?
I hope he appreciates his good shots. That's hard to do. It's funny to see him handle the nerves, especially on the first tee where he has all the people on the left. Like he always says every year, he's like, I just hope I don't hit anyone on the left side. And then once he hits a few shots and the nerves kind of settle a little, he kind of gets into a groove. But he hasn't played since competitively tennis since he was like 31, so it's nice to see his competitive juices going and the adrenaline, and it's nice to see that different side for him too.
The five of you are outrageously athletic. It's an incredibly athletic family. How competitive was it growing up in that house, and how competitive is it now when you guys all do get together?
We don't get together often. My brother is leaving to Australia on the 24th, so we'll have just the 23rd for all of us to be together. Jess is 5 years older, so she was kind of like the mother for us, the motherly figure. And with my brother and I, Monopoly got really heated, but we didn't play sports together. He played hockey growing up, and then I played golf, and he didn't get into tennis till later, and golf was kind of too boring for him. He was the one bouncing the balls off concrete and hitting them mid-air. So, we support each other the best we can with not being together all the time and not seeing each other, but we're always right there for each other.
Last thing, we know that the game is difficult, and one of the great questions in this sport is always, how do you back up a great round the following day with another great round? Yeah. So the question to you is, how do you follow up the greatest season of your life on the LPGA Tour in 2025?
I do this for a living, and I'm so grateful because I love what I do. And for me, if I'm inspiring the next generation and I'm having fun out there and I have the team that I have in my corner, I'm always going to have a good time, and that's what matters the most to me at the end of the day. If I enter a tournament, I want to win it, but I know that, if I do the right things and if I have the people around me supporting me, anything's possible.
You're a credit to the game. We appreciate the time, Nelly, as always.
Thank you.